Hi, Alan Stratton here from CostMatters.com. Many consultants promoting their particular methodology take aim at standard cost. Standard costs seem to take the heat for all that ails modern business. However, standard cost has a role in management's toolbox. Not as the only tool for all situations, but it is the right tool for the right jobs. So, when should a standard cost be used? Whether to use a standard cost or not depends on the decisions it will support. Let's put these decisions in three categories. First, transaction system support. And second, external reporting. And third, product decisions. Let's take the easiest category first, that of supporting transactional systems such as inventory movement and intercompany transfers. The primary need here is to have one number to use for transactions. Having one number simplifies the management, computer usage, monitoring. Having many different numbers, even if they are similar, just would complicate these systems without delivering any significant value. So now let's take the most valuable category next, that of supporting product decisions. Here we're looking for cost support for decisions on product investments, product promotions, product improvement, pricing decisions, and so on. Ideally, we'll be using an actual cost, but cost for decision support has many dimensions. We need information tailored to the decisions. These decisions are heavily influenced by capacity, fixed costs, variable cost, shared resources, pricing, cost projections, and so on. Adapting to these decisions requires flexibility and adaptability. Personally, I favor direct charging and activity-based cost methods primarily. In the end, these needs run opposite to the needs of transactional systems. Most attempts to use one or the other will result in bad decisions. Supporting product decisions deserves much more attention and will therefore be the topic of future posts. This leaves us with the external reporting category for the rest of this post. External reporting has its own set of rules, coming from government sources, from public accounting standards boards, and from traditional practices. These rules dictate which costs to include in product cost and apply to all firms. These rules require a high degree of consistency and comparability from one company to another company. Since they have such broad applications, these requirements will not match internal management's observations. These rules cannot be changed at management's discretion to support any particular decision, even if they need to. Standard costs are a known and accepted means to facilitate external reporting. And when recording a transaction, the actual cost is compared to the standard cost. The standard goes into inventory, then to the P&L, the profit and loss statement, as products are sold. The difference is recorded as a variance, which goes directly to the P&L. Even though these rules accept standard costs, external reporting attempts to present an actual cost also. How is this accomplished? The accepted practice is to do a simple calculation which prorates variances to product costs. This standard to actual calculation converts standard costs to actual costs for final reporting. This is acceptable and adequate for external reporting. While theoretically the resulting calculation presents actual costs, rarely will this calculation have the accuracy and SKU or product family resolution required for product decisions that management needs to discern. Therefore, keep this calculation within finance and don't confuse operating management with these details. They have enough to worry about already. So, are standard costs bad? I submit they are only bad if those in management attempt to use them in the wrong context. Then, it is not the cost tool that is bad. Instead, it is management that is doing a bad job and making bad decisions. What are your experiences in standard costs? Appreciate you share them if you share them below this post at costmatters.com. When cost matters, profits soar. This is Alan Stratton from costmatters.com. Thank you.